Hi, it's Catherine McLeod, founder of Divine Woman Experience, here to share number three, which is divine reality. Now, if you have a look at the divine manifesting pathway, it is intentionally designed to go from divine clarity, divine self is in the center, and then divine reality, which means to be clear and to be real. Can you see that? So, in the start, we need to be clear and we need to be real. We need to be honest with ourselves. And you are the person that is seeing everything. And that's why I see the figure eight, is because in the infinity symbol, so in the center is you, there is the past. And there is the future, and here is the present. And I know so many things talk about the present, but the present is here where you are now, and it's your current reality. And the current is the current that is moving through you, through the energy cycle. And so when you are choosing your reality, every single thing you choose today is brought into tomorrow. So all of the seeds sown throughout your life, the momentum continues and compounds. Now, through my investing for years since I was 25, I bought my first property with my husband. And like now, we're 50 and we're financially free. And it's miraculous, but not really, because we could see foresight and we decided this is what we wanted to do. We made the decision. And this is what you need for your divine reality. You need to decide and not tolerate anything else. And sometimes in the beginning, you may need to do things that are hard, put in more time, more effort, more energy early on so that those things can grow just like you. Because the person that you are today is not the person you were yesterday through your evolving, unless you are recreating them with the same beliefs, the same habits, the same behaviors that are happening yesterday. You'll keep recreating them today. And that's something that, unless you're intentional, you wouldn't be watching this if you weren't an intentional um, woman that wants to make changes in her life and wants to manifest magic and wants to manifest her dreams. And I know, well, I am 50 and I have done it. So I'm just looking back at all of the things that worked and the things that didn't work and sharing them through this very simple three-step process, because I know that if you implement the things that I'm teaching, that it is inevitable. Because really, in manifestation, there are two things that you are to do, and then your dreams become true. Oh, it's a bit rhyming. So, first of all, you decide that this is what you want. And then you put your focus on that thing. So my first thing was my husband. Manifested him. He's amazing. We've been together 31 years. Then I wanted the children, and I circled dates in my diary and conceived them on those dates. It's pretty miraculous. And then I wanted $1 million house. I never had the money. I was a teacher. But I knew what I wanted. And so I put my focus on it. I went to houses. I went to so many display homes. I made a folder of everything I wanted, and I got everything I wanted. And and then after that beautiful, I wanted my daughter, and it was only after I did Creatrix that she came a year later, because I was sucked into other beliefs saying, oh, you can't have a baby at 45, and I did a test with my eggs. I only had one left. And they said, no, no. And so I started to, sometimes we start to believe other people's lies, other people's limitations, other people's beliefs, and other people's values, and they are not yours. So I really want you to see your reality is something. So I said the two things. So that is your focus on the things that you desire. And you keep looking at those things, you keep researching those things, you keep going to those things. And then the next thing is the follow through. When you get the little inkling, when you get the message, when you get that feeling in your body, come on, go here, do that, buy that, go there, invest in this. You just do it. You don't question it. You just surrender and go with it, because you've already programmed your mind, well, this is what you desire. So then to get there, you have to do the things along the way. And one thing that I found is so exciting to teach you, that I have just discovered, which I feel like sums up my manifesting magic, is the word devotion. it has the word vote in it. You are voting for the life that you desire with every single decision you make. Every choice you make throughout the day is voting for the kind of life that you want. Is it one in the past, the one that you've only ever known, the familiar, the predictable, the one that's just safe? Or are you voting for the one that's in your future, the one that you've seen, the big, bold, exciting, expansive, joyful, amazing future where you are, you're feeling so much energy and you have expansive wealth and you have infinite possibilities because you're so free. You get so much time freedom and you get to do what you love with people you love when you love to do it in a way you love to do it. So when you see though, when you get pulled by this amazing vision, because I believe your visions are for you because they come through you. Only you have your visions. Nobody else has them. They're yours. It's just a matter of you kind of separating yourself from others and their stuff and really tune into your own because everybody has their own unique fingerprint way of operating in the world and what they love and their own specific values, what's most important to them and what they prioritize. And they can work absolutely in harmony with others. And that's something that I learned as well, because when you help others to create their dreams, your a byproduct is your dreams become inevitable. So that's something too. And so in this part, divine reality is you need to own all the stuff you've ever done and had. So you've got to own every single behavior that's got you where you are today, because that's what has got you here today. And so to remember that that's it. The more you own, the more you can step out of that and move on and be that higher version of yourself to be creating something that is more fabulous. If you love exactly your life where it's at, you probably wouldn't even be watching this, but we are here to evolve. We're all here to experience things which are bigger, better, more exciting, more, and we are creators. Creating something you've never created before feels so good. And that's what we're here to do. And it energizes you and it makes you feel divine, not depleted. And depletion happens when you're not growing, you're stagnating, you're just, you're letting fear hold you back. Really, you just don't even know. There's no fear of the unknown. It is actually, you're just the fear of change because you don't know. This has worked for, even if your life has not been very good to you. Your health is bad, your wealth is dwindling, your relationships are not healthy or happy, but you keep that status quo because it's familiar. And your nervous system doesn't want to do things that are different and out of its control. You don't want to ever feel out of control, especially if you've had trauma as a child and you were out of control. So you don't want those feelings to come up again. So part of creating a divine reality is operating from your divine self, your higher self, in as much of your day and life as you can. That's why they say be conscious, because when you're conscious, you'll choose things that are good for you. But when you're unconscious, you don't go for patterns that you're familiar with, and some of them aren't healthy. I know I've got some I'm still untangling. Like it's so, when I open the fridge, the things that I used to go for, I look at and go, it doesn't make me feel good. But before I was like, yeah, I just feel like that chocolate. I know it's a quick fix. But now I'm like, I know over time, all the things do add up. If you want, especially I think 50 for me has been a big eye opener and a waking up time because I can't do those bad old habits that I did when I was 20 and even 30 and even 40, the alcohol, chocolates, the over shopping and all the things. They were filling a void, but not fulfilling me. And now the things that light me up is helping others to be able to create a beautiful life while enjoying just walking on the sea, walking in nature, walking on the golf club, going out with my family. Like I enjoy things that are simplicity, actually things that don't cost any money, just company. I love people so much and the connections that I have with everyone in my life. And that's what is true fulfillment, is not based on external validation or approval or getting something or, and you might say, oh, it's very easy for you to say you're there now. But I'm sharing this because I have got here. Like I wanted to be the person. I said to the universe, once you give me that beautiful life that I've always dreamed of, I am going to sing it from the rooftops. I'm going to share it with as many people as I can who are willing to listen and willing to do the things that I was willing to do because I just had had enough. I'd had enough of, working the 9 to 5, doing what other people were telling me to do, and just filling the void because I felt uncomfortable all the time because I knew I was misaligned. You'll know you're misaligned when you start to reach for things to fill that emptiness that you're trying to fill up, but it's really not. You're meant to be expressing that energy and helping others with their life as well, because we're all in it together. This is what we're here for. And yeah, so your divine reality, your health, wealth, and relationships, the trifecta of life, you get to choose what they look like by really having a clear vision. And that's why divine clarity is so important. And that figure 8, the infinity symbol, with you as the epicenter, you as the portal for all transformation and all magic. And remember, the past does not equal the future. And the future is there. It's whatever you create it to be with your devotion, your vote in every moment, your choice gets to choose the kind of future that you have tomorrow by the life you live today. So I hope that helps you. And I love to share this magic. And yes, have an amazing life and really know that I want the best for you because you are magic. Activate your magic and illuminate your life.